Team's confidence to start the season strong.
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Cans it from downtown.
And Bogdanovic, a three-point specialist, loves those corners.
Screen by Şengün. Here's Larkin. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
There's the triple. And he's good on the three ball.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Biberovic. From the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
From 20 feet out. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Larkin. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Sapahi is covered by Bogdanovic. Here's the screen. Such a wide open look.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Tough to box out Jokic, not only strong, but long.
Sapahi is covered by Bogdanovic. Three-pointer. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Pass to Bogdanovic. From outside the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. 6 points for him.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now, here's Şengün. Larkin looking it over. Here's Biberovic. Shot clock at 5. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Bogdanovic. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
It's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanovic, trying to do some damage on the inside now.
Pass to Şengün. Up and in on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Outside Bogdanovic. Here's Jokic. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Up by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Pass to Korkmaz. A three-pointer, no good. To the inside. And Jovic gets it to go.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
The shot. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Here's Teodosic. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. On Wednesday, then on Thursday.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Pass to Larkin. Takes it from 10. And he overshot that one, missing. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Gutterich can't get it to go. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Larkin. Good on the 13-footer. Larkin's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Sapahi. A three-pointer is right on target. He has 6.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Jokic passes to Bogdanovic. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, Bogdanovic coming right back down and going right back at it.
Pass to Biberovic. Larkin kicks to Osman. Here's Biberovic. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Jokic. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Bogdanovic, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Şengün.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Got a piece of it. Jokic with the steal. Pass to Bogdanovic. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots. Gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Osman. Inside. Here's Larkin. Count the basket. Larkin's got 6.
Now, good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Pass to Jokic. Good! Jokic can indeed take a little contact.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
You take a look at the visitors. Starting the season with a loss, you know they're ready to fight tonight. Don't want to start out 0-2.
And let's jump back now to our featured game. What a tight one so far for the home team. And that's a halftime.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The visitors with the ball, trailing by 4.
Get there, get there.
Here's Larkin. Here's Sapahi. And the 3 off target. Just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. With the drive, and that one, good. He's got 10.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Ready by Bogdanovich.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Back to Jokic. From deep. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
Bogdanovich has gone 80% from the field. 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Sapahi. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins, with plenty of teams in the picture. Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Kevin, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, the better. It's good. Larkin's got 8 points.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, he's a decent passer as a shooting guard. Bogdanovich getting the ball there to an open teammate.
Gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Here's Larkin. Here's Korkmaz. Hasn't made one yet. There's the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Jokic on top. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Larkin. He's got 8. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Biberovic. The shot from the low post is good. Biberovic has got 5 points now in the quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Jokic. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4. Gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Here's Larkin. Traps in the tray. Larkin's got 11.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
And that one drops for him.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Leading by just 2. And don't. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
We got to close this quarter out, and it's big. We got to stretch this game.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Jovic in at the 4 spot. And it's Osman with the rebound. Here's Korkmaz. Screen by Şengün. It's rebounded by Jovic. An unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. Here's Jokic. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, Jokic getting up there to the rim. Teammates love to see him doing that.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Osman. Jokic defended. And Şengün throws it down.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense. Not that last possession.
Jokic against Şengün. Fires the 3. Teodosic, no good. Being an impressive 65% having their way with this defense. Şengün with a screen on Jokic. Ulabay. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And it's good for 2. Teodosic has got his first points of the game.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thanks, David.
Oh, nice double pump finish there, strictly for the fans. A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Pass to Jokic. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Sinks the triple.
Bogdanovich showing how much he believes in himself right there.
Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Sapahi is covered by Bogdanovich. Gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And it falls over the rim and in.
Hey, man, Bogdanovich can play. Someone who wants to score as much as that guy. Gotta love it.
Sapahi is covered by Bogdanovich. Pass to Şengün. Over Jokic. Şengün, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Bogdanovich, good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Bogdanovich making it happen right there and taking some initiative.
Here's Sapahi, and it's good, 2 points.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And he commits the intentional foul. .41 seconds left to play here in the fourth. They double him with Şengün. Jokic finds Bogdanovich. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Here's Sapahi. Right through the cylinder that time. All net. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth, and so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter, and the shot goes down. And so they foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. The visitors with the ball.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Do you want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
And so the home crowd treated to a win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to
exactly what kind of game this is going to be, RJ.
Yeah, you don't expect a lot of offense on the interior. These teams take a high volume of threes, and they make a high volume as well.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Joe Ingles is out there with Dante Exum. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Patrick Mills. And it's Landale in at the 5. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Pass to Ingles. Fires the 3. Rebound by Olynyk. On the wing, Murray. Giddey defends. The shake. Yep, that one goes.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A., because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Kicks it out to Barrett. Murray looking around. 6 to shoot. Shoots. Nails the wide open jumper. Murray's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Ingles, good.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3, Barrett. It's hauled in by Landale. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Ingles passes to Giddey. And here's Mills. Back to Giddey. Landale with a screen. Fires the 3. And it's Giddey with the 3.
Like, sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure it'll do just that for Giddey.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Barrett. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Yeah, never let the moment speed him up. Barrett stayed within himself with a little time remaining.
Outside, Ingles. Pass to Landale. Exum outside. They set the screen. Over Barrett. Ingles from outside. Hits the trifecta. Ingles has got 6.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Barrett. Here's Lyles. Lets the 3 fly, and it's Barrett with the 3. Barrett's gotten his second bucket on the night.
I love the back and forth. Barrett, I mean, he enjoys this kind of competition.
Mills finds Ingles. Exum outside. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Able to create the shot they were looking for there.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score, because it forces the defense to act.
So both teams changing it up here. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now Simmons. Fires it from 18. That shot off. We're at the end of one in a close game so far. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Green out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Aaron Baines. Then there's Dyson Daniels. And it's Simmons in at the 1. Alexander Walker, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Simmons. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
As we get closer to the end of the regular season, Richard, what would you say to the lottery teams right now?
To either bottom out completely and focus on your young guys, or do everything possible to make a run and get into that play-in tournament, because there's valuable experience to be had there.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
Yeah, an amazing find. How about the patience from Dort? Waits for his man to get open and feeds him.
Simmons against Gilgeous-Alexander. That one goes. Count it. Simmons has got 4 points in the quarter.
Really good move to the hole against the smaller guy. He uses his strength so well.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Over Simmons. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Ingles passes to Simmons. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The size of Simmons alone is what makes him so difficult to guard.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Murray passes to Brooks. Outside Barrett. 16 feet out. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Yeah, look at Barrett being resourceful on offense, not passing up those mid-range shot opportunities.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Lyles, he's checked in for Brooks. With the playoffs around the corner, let's see how the West is shaping up. Taking a look at the visitors here. They're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference. Now here's Simmons. 6 points for him. And they double up Simmons. Fires the 3. Rebound by Olynyk. Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Murray passes to Olynyk. Outside Murray. Now here's Dort. Olynyk with a screen on Thibault. Dort for 3. Sinks it from distance. So Dort's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Murray against Simmons. Minute 32 left in the second. The 3 is up. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. Gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Lyles. They kick it out to Murray. Lyles a screen. Launches it. Murray no good. Thibault finds Green. And yep, it's good.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Murray passes to Dort. There's 47 seconds left in the half. Counted from distance.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And he's going for the oop here. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
He's off on the second.
Couldn't put them in the lead, but at least does enough to tie it up.
Here's Dort. Takes it inside. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist. So Dort's got 8.
Nice use of strength by Dort. He runs into the inside contact, but pushes right through it.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Giddey gets the 3 to fall. Giddey's gotten his second bucket.
got to fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Murray. Money on the 19-footer. Murray's got his third basket on the night right there. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
The Western Conference winner, Josh Giddey.
Well, we could give you plenty of highlights, but a lot of substance, too. He's moving the needle. Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have.
That's it for us.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, we've seen Lugens-Dort really having a good game here.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
We've got R.J. Barrett. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Murray in a 2-guard. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Now here's Murray. Pass to Lyles. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the tray. Lyles has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Yeah, I just love the game of Giddey. Looks for others first. A great guy to play with.
Barrett passes to Olynyk. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Olynyk. The 3. Drills it from deep.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Richard, if the three-point shot was never introduced, how different do you think the game would be?
The offensive strategy would be very different. The game would be more physical, and it was more physical. And the main priority would be creating high percentage looks. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Barrett. Here's Lyles. Ingles defending. Here's Olynyk. It doesn't go for him. Gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Ingles passes to Mills. And here is Ingles. From deep, Giddey. Knocks it down from distance. Giddey's got 9 points.
Beautiful execution, getting it away quickly. Giddey just wasting no time.
Murray for 3. He can't get it to go. Gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Outside Mills. Here's Landale, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Now here's Murray. He's got 6.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Mills. There's the triple. Ingles, that one's good. He's got 9.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And it's the 2K leaderboard, the league's most potent offenses since the break.
Since the All-Star break, this squad has been on fire on offense, looking like a well-oiled machine and taking and making high percentage shots.
Here's Dort. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Barrett. Can they get it? Rebounded by Daniels.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And that one's good. Green.
They're really working the paint now.
Now Murray. Clark with a screen on Mills. To the paint. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Barrett. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. The free throw drops for Clark. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Daniels. No made baskets yet. Driving inside. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Tons of first step quickness from Daniels.
Murray with it. Brooks from outside. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
What a pivotal shot heading into the final frame. Puts a stop to that run.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. They're up by 5. And we've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. We've got Dyson Daniels. Green out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Aaron Baines. And it's Simmons in at the point guard position. Here's Daniels. Pass to Thybulle. Clark grabs the board. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. SGA showing off the athleticism there.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Outside Giddey. Back to Exum. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots. And that one's good. Giddey.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Outside Murray. It's tipped. Murray against Ingles. Exum outside. From downtown, he drops it from range.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a 3.
And just a huge answer right there with a 3 of their own. And the crowd now is in a frenzy.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Exum attacking. And that one drops for him.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the basket and the foul. Patrick Mills picks one up.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Step back on that one and let it fly. Giddey's got 4 points this quarter.
When his team needs him, Giddey steps up. And you love to see a guy with that kind of fire.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fades away. that's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
And what balance from Giddey. Able to take the hit and still power through. Those and-one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
Gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
Yeah, making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled. The ball on a string, and we see him do this time and time again.
Giddey, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Now here's Murray. Puts up a 3. Cash! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Giddey. Inside. Here's Landale. Yes!
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Late game pressure, no problem. Not a factor in Giddey's concentration.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO to the middle. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
The visitors with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got 1 more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll put him up 2. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Olynyk with a screen on Giddey. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To tie it up. Yes! A huge shot to tie it up.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
The visitors with the ball. Good!
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so the road team gets the... All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Grant...
When you take a look at how these teams play, is it fair to expect a slower pace of the game?
I certainly think so, partner. I mean, both teams are extremely disciplined. They're not really interested in going up and down in a windshield wiper fashion. They value taking care of the ball and playing in the half court.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Şengün nails the baby hook.
Şengün, a force in the lane. That's where he does most of his damage.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. It's rebounded by Şengün. Pass to Larkin. Lets it go with a three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. That one falls.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
covered by Giannis. Pass to Larkin. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Giannis left side. And he comes up with the deuce.
Nice concentration from Giannis Antetokounmpo. Outstanding job looking over the defense and staying focused on the basket.
Pass to Şengün. Larkin in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. From past the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Papanikolaou. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, that was just a fantastic decision from Antetokounmpo. He's lethal in pick and roll situations, clearly.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And Şengün gets it to go on the assist by Larkin. Şengün's got his second bucket. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to talk to his guys.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. With some arc. Good on the bucket. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Osman. A 3-ball. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And the shot goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Back to Korkmaz. Off target with his 3. Gone 5 and 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Antetokounmpo passes to Kalathis. Trying Ampopoulos.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Şengün. Sinks that one from the post. Şengün's got 6 points. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Up 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Deflects the pass. To the middle, Ulabai. Can't cash in from close range. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
Pass to Biberovic. To the paint. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's Papanikolaou. Shot clock at 6. Charalampopoulos. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Korkmaz passes to Osman. Lays it up off the glass. Osman's got his first basket of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Inside. Pass to Papanikolaou. Now, Antetokounmpo. Takes a shot at the elbow, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can dribble.
Big time. How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Here's Larkin. No good on that one.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Pulls up on the wing. And that one's good out of Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter.
With the threat of his drive where he's lethal, the defense has to live with Giannis shooting the mid-range jump shot.
To the inside. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost.
There's Giannis. Look out below.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Larkin now atop the key. And he gets it to go. Larkin's got his third basket of the night.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's Giannis. Open jump shot off the mark.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Leading by just 2. And a chance. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Once they gain position underneath the backboard, it's hard to push them out of there.
And even when they don't have position, they have guys who will knife in and
Now let's change gears. That'll do it for our show tonight.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
That one goes in. Giannis has got 12 points in the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pass to Larkin. Screen by Şengün. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Papanikolaou.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Giannis says, "Get off me."
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to show you the teams leading the league in assists this season.
The beauty of watching this team is seeing the ball move around the court. It doesn't stick. That's why they're at the top of that list.
90 seconds now into the second half. To the left side wing. Larkin. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big, as strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw fouls.
2 points. That one goes.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Şengün. Just 5 to shoot. Larkin, the pass to Şengün. Giannis outside. There's the pick. Giannis slashing. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Does not score. Only the 4th fail in 13 tries. Clark, looking at the growth and skill set of Şengün, he could be special.
I agree 100%, partner. He's got an instinct for the game that you just can't teach. The passing, the ball fakes, the pace at which he plays, it's all there. Feels like he could have the same kind of development trajectory as Jokic. We'll see.
It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in this game. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Biberovic. Lock at 6. 6 feet out. The shot, no good. Gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. There's 14 seconds left here in the third quarter. In the corner, it's Kalathis. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And it's blocked. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. They're up by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Pass to Kelly Zykis. Got a piece of it. Here's Korkmaz to take the lead. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Takes a three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Four on the clock. From outside the arc, it's good from long range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Now, with this game up for grabs, Coach told his guys to think positive. He said, "We know this game is ours, fellas. We've earned it. I need you to show me right now that you want this." Can they get it done? We'll see, guys.
Thank you, David. Pass to Şengün. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
The balance, the focus. Şengün shrugging off the contact in style.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And that one's good, Biberovic.
It's been like this all night for both teams, the offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one. For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make him a feared shot blocker.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Now, here's Şengün. Defense is right there.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Şengün, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Pass to Biberovic. Screen by Şengün. Offline with his three. Gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Calathes kicks to Antetokounmpo. And now we've got the intentional foul. .44 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Calathes. Here's Papanikolaou. Jacks up a three. Şengün with the rebound.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Here's Sapahi. That three off the mark. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Takes it inside. Shot to stop the run. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
And, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he is unable to get the second one. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Seven seconds left in the game. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Five seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line. I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
And so they get the victory here at home. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave him.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
At the midway point, we've got some big things coming up on the schedule.
Yeah, some things that fans really love. All-Star Weekend, the trade deadline. We'll see which teams are going to shake up their roster. A lot of stuff going on.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Patrick Mills out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Dante Exum. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Landale in at the 5. Now here's Bogdanovich. Back to Jokic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, guys, I've been around this game for a long time, and I've never seen someone like Jokic. A giant man with point guard skills.
Shoot 2.
The free throw drops for Jokic. Simmons has checked in for Landale. And Jokic drops them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Exum with it. To the inside. Here's Simmons. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
And we're about a minute into the first. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Mills. Jokic's shot is good.
Well, Jokic often likes to pass from that spot, but he can also hit the jump shot.
And here's Giddey. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Simmons, the pass to Mills. Ingles, a screen on Bogdanovich. And that one's good. Giddey.
Like, sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure it'll do just that for Giddey.
Ingles defending. Jokic with a screen on Ingles. Drops in the layup for two.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Ingles. From deep, Giddey. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. And guys, when talking to Coach before the game about Ben Simmons, it sounds like they know how they want to attack him defensively. Coach told me, you can't let him get the easy bucket. We need to force him to his right and flush him out of the paint. Sounds like they're going to try to keep Simmons as far away from the hoop as possible, B.A.
Okay, thanks, Ali. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Green's checked in for Exum. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Teodosic. Nails the baby hook.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Simmons, the pass to Green. And here's Mills from the arc. Fires in the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Jokic. They set the pick. Launches a three. Knocks down the long J. Jokic has got 7.
Well, when Jokic comes back and hits a three like that to erase the three on the other end, it's devastating.
To the paint. Here's Green. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Buries it from 3.
Well, Nikola Jokic is probably the best passing center I have ever seen.
Here's Giddey. On the money from 12 feet away. He's got 5. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Pass to Jokic. 4-3. Unable to get that one. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Up 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Topic in at the 2-guard. And Stan, they always say for a player, confidence is such a big part of it. How can a coach instill that in a player?
Well, as your coach, I think your job is to create a system that the players believe in and they believe they can have success in The rest of it has to come from inside of the players. They have to believe in themselves.
Dyson Daniels out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Aaron Baines. And it's Green in at the 3. Here's Teodosic. Pass to Jovic. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. And that one's good. Teodosic.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And here's Baines. Here's Daniels. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Offensively, it was never their night. The issues they suffered were pretty clear.
Well, when it's all said and done, their offense just wasn't enough. They needed more on that end.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Oh, it's stolen. And here's the fast break. Pass to Jokic. Let's go with a 3. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Outside Giddey. The shot won't fall. Gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Pass to Jokic. Inside. Jokic drops it in.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Giddey passes to Daniels. Will it go? It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Fires from deep. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. Outside, Green. Pass to Landale. Jokic on the double team. Here's Daniels. Shot clock at 5. And the shot goes in. Daniels has got his second basket.
Yeah, slick play call by Daniels. Pick and rolls give him room to operate, and he does not waste it at all.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And now a glimpse of who's out ahead in the All-Star voting.
I'm sure the fans and the players are eager for an update.
Well, you look at Mills. He's absolutely in the conversation to be a starter in the All-Star game for the West.
And that West starting 5 is so hard to crack. He's having a fantastic season and is still on the outside looking in.
And keep checking in for the latest in All-Star voting results.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Down low. Here's Landale. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Jovic. Back to Bogdanovic. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Bogdanovic clearly a problem from deep.
Outside Giddey. Uneasy 2 on the layup. Giddey's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Leading by 4. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
As a resident dunk contest expert, I can tell you, these are the names you want in a dunk contest, guys.
And guys, let's see now about that closely contested first half for the home team. And that'll do it for us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Clock at 6. Jokic with a screen on Mills. He buries it from 3. He's got 9.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Dante Exum is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Jock Landale. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Mills in at the point guard.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Well, Stan, in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
Now here's Bogdanovic. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. From the arc. No luck on that one. Shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Here's Giddey. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
From 11 feet away, and he gets the bucket.
Come on. There was very little resistance inside there from the defense. They have to be better.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to review the game plan. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at the visitors here. They are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in. Landale with a screen from deep. And it's Giddey with the 3. Giddey's got 7 points for the quarter.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
1:51 left in the third. To the left wing. 4 on the clock. Jokic with some arc. A rebound by Ingles. Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. It's Exum on the wing. Outside Mills. The 3 knocks down the triple. Mills has got 6.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Bogdanovic, that's good.
Well, always ready to get off a 3 of his own. That last bucket was just added motivation for Bogdanovic.
Here's Landale. Pass to Exum. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bogdanovich against Giddey. Jokic with a screen on Giddey. Bogdanovich from long range.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
And here's Mills for 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Bogdanovich. From behind the arc. Nails it from 3. Bogdanovich has got 6 in the quarter. Outside Giddey. With 1 on the clock. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
And we've reached the end of the third. Up by 5. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. We've got Dyson Daniels. Also Ben Simmons out there. Aaron Baines is out there with Green. Nails the baby hook.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Simmons, the pass to Daniels. Inside, here's Baines. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Jokic. Jokic is doubled. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. Well, Coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
And Allie, thank you for that. 5 to shoot. Pass to Jokic. Bogdanovich from long range. Doesn't go that time.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Mills finds Ingles. Exum can't hit from in close.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Here's Jokic. Sinks it on the run.
Confident stroke from Jokic. Shot ready on the catch.
Bogdanovich against Giddey. It's good.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich. It's Jokic, high post. The 17-footer. The shot, no good.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Now here's Giddey. Defense is right there. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I like seeing Giddey challenge defenses like this, making them compromise in the process.
And he ends up making the second. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Down low. Soft touch off the glass.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Banked it in off the glass. Giddey's got 21 points in the game.
When his team needs him, Giddey steps up. You love to see a guy with that kind of fire.
Over to the left wing. Here's Jokic. Jokic just out muscling the defense. 1:09 left in the fourth.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
He connects! What a beautiful shot! Brings them within 3.
Late game pressure, no problem. Not a factor in Giddey's concentration.
Here's Jokic, and he buries it.
Sometimes you just have to admire the greatness of Jokic. No doubt when it matters most.
There's 47 seconds left in the final quarter. And it's Giddey off the drive. Count it! What a beautiful shot! Brings them within 3.
You're pushing the pace. Giddey using some speed to get his shot.
Pass to Jokic. 14 feet away, and he sinks it.
Well, when you need a bucket, run the offense through Jokic.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. 29 seconds left in the game. Giddey. And it's good.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. .24 seconds left to play in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Showing great confidence from the line. That makes this a 2-possession game.
Giddey passes to Exum. Fires it. And it's Giddey missing. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both. And it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line. And he adds some cushion to their lead.
On target from range.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
And so they get the victory here at home. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah.
Stage of the season, Greg, what can struggling teams do to better themselves?
You mean besides make a big trade move? I mean, I think about lineups and schemes. You have to look at what you can control and really establish your identity.
Now the starting group for the visitors.
Get outside, get outside.
Shoots. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Pass to Şengün. Down low. Nice shot by Larkin.
Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Here's Cancho. Doncic outside. And the shot goes in.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Biberovic. Here's Sipahi. Hits the three-point bomb.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Back to Doncic. Lets it go with the three. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Luka is always on time to answer a big shot by an opponent.
Pass to Biberovic. Here's Larkin. From downtown, drills it from outside. Larkin's got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 5. He was all alone on that one. He's got 8. Gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Luka Doncic started off his 2024 Doris with a historic scoring performance.
He sure did, Kevin. He was only the 4th player in league history to score over 72 points in a game. It was the shooting performance of a lifetime, and Luka just takes it all in stride. Incredible.
Nice move. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Pass to Larkin. To the inside. And that one's good. Biberovic.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Timeout. And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Dragic. Here's Chanchan. Knocks it loose and stolen by Şengün. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And there it is for him.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Chanchan hits it from 3-point range.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
They set the pick. Here's Osman. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Tie game and some big points being put up on the board, Clark, as we wrap up the first. And we've got more. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Here's Korkmaz. Scoreless thus far. A shot by Biberovic, no good. Here's Chanchan. Pass to Toby. To the middle. And he jams it with authority.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And Dragic has it in the corner. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Four on the shot clock. Banked in off the glass.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Pass to Biberovic. There's the screen. Shoots the three. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Here's Biberovic. He averages about 5 points a game. Şengün inside. That one good for two.
A guy who is ready to fight for it. Şengün using that strength to get that one to go.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the game, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the first one drops. Both teams will make substitutions. He hits both from the stripe.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Chunshard. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Here's Doncic. Rebound by Larkin. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Şengün finds Larkin. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. Luka hustles and gets it to the rim.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Pass to Biberovic. Off target from outside.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And the shot is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Osman over to the left wing. 24 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Screen by Şengün. Larkin can't get it to go.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Puts up a deep three, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Leading by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hey, folks, let's kick this half for the West. Alperen Şengün.
Finally, we're giving props to a big. Enough of these little dudes winning.
And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the visiting team. That'll do it for our show tonight.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Larkin's got 8.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 14. Fires the three. Oh, Doncic with a confident three ball.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Screen by Şengün. And that one's good. Biberovic. 7 points in the game.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Pass to Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around, and Luka Doncic seems to be one of them.
There's no question, Kevin, and if I were putting a team around Luka Doncic, I'd want to have multiple vertical threats at the rim and shooters at every other position, because at that point, Luka is unguardable.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
And to look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. To the right side. Pass to Şengün. 6 to shoot. They double team Şengün. Sapahi. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Inside, here's Biberovic. And it's all evened up. Biberovic has got 5 points in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass to Cancar. Misses the three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Larkin for the lead. And he's good on the three ball. Larkin's got 11.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Back to Doncic. And that time, also a missed shot. Gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. "17 seconds left to play here in the third. Connects from three-point range.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. They're up by 6. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Back to Dragic. And there's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dragic has got his first 2 points.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, listen in with Will Hardy and his team. Now, Coach was still pretty positive. He told his guys a handful of shots completely changes the game. Just a few good minutes, and we're right there. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David.
Boy, what a feel Luka Doncic brings to the game. This guy always willing to get his teammates involved.
Here's Sapahi. Good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Got that one up quick. Doncic has got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
Şengün passes to Larkin. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got his third assist on the night. The three for Doncic. Not giving an inch. Doncic.
And the crowd is loving this long-range bomb attack that we're seeing here tonight, coming right back to answer a three with one of their own.
Here's Biberovic. Screened by Şengün. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Chanchar. Here's Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
From deep. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient. Doncic has been in this position many times. He makes it look easy.
Pass to Biberovic. Puts it up from 15. One shot missing.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Doncic feeling it out. Got it. And that shot brings them to within just one.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Over to the wing. Fires it up. Chanchar grabs the miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit. Luka wants, Luka expects to take huge shots. This guy is so big time.
29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look, if that's at all possible.
And they do have a foul to give.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Guys, what are their best options now?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look, if that's at all possible.
Here's Larkin. To the wing right side. Three-pointer. No good from three-point territory. And so the home crowd treated to a win. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so...
Thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up for...
Ramp up this time of year. But if you're a player in those rumors, that can really take a mental toll.
Oh, BA, absolutely. Especially the first time it happens. You have to try and remind yourself that it's a business. But sometimes that doesn't make it any easier.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Patrick Mills out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Dante Exum. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Landale in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Giannis finding the mid-range J, and he can score over the top.
Now Exum, outside Mills. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Papanikolaou. The layup misses. Outside Giddey. Landale with a screen from outside the arc. And it's Giddey with the three. Giddey's got 5.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
Here's Calathes. Giddey defends. Here's Calathes, and he buries his first look.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Pass to Landale. It's Giddy on the wing. Oh, and he missed the J after tricking the D with a nifty pass fake. Here's Antetokounmpo. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
That is smooth, quick stuff from Giannis. Excellent job pulling up that time.
Mills, the pass to Giddy. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 7. Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Kalathis. Here's Papanikolaou. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
Exum outside. The kick out to Ingles. Landale with a screen from deep. Giddy. No, he's made 3, missed 2 now.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Kalathis. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Antetokounmpo on the catch and shoot jumper. You like that kind of flow from him.
Gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Mills finds Giddy. Takes a 3. And the 3-pointer goes.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Here's Papanikolaou. Antetokounmpo for 3. No good there. Ingles against Antetokounmpo. Ingles passes to Mills. Outside Giddy. Takes the 3. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Both teams will make substitutions. .24 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot from the low post is good. Giddy's got 12 points in the game.
That's impressive stuff from Giddy, just getting on the interior part of the defense.
Here's Kalathis. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 11 points in the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. They lead by a bucket. And we'll get the... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Count it.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Dyson Daniels out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Aaron Baines. Then there's Josh Green. And it's Ingles in at the 4 slot. Picked it! In transition, here they come. Here's Papanikolaou. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Ingles. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Ingles got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Love to see that from Dyson Daniels. He's a gifted passer.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. It's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Baines. Here's Papanikolaou. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, he tries a three. Drains the triple. He's got 5. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Rebounded by Daniels. Shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Pass to Baines. To the inside. Here's Furphy. There's the 3. Can't hit that one.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Papanikolaou. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Here's Exum. And he makes it. Exum's got his first bucket in this one.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Antetokounmpo outside. Shoots over Ingles. Antetokounmpo, that's good. Antetokounmpo's got 13 now.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Mills, no good.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Second shot opportunity. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. What a make! Giannis for 3.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Outside Giddey. There's 37 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Outside Mills. Hits a 3-pointer. Mills has got his second basket of the night.
This is some of what he does best. Mills can shoot from downtown.
Here's Kalathis. Antetokounmpo outside. 3-pointer, no good. Outside Mills. Here's Giddey. Sweet little floater. 14 points for him.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Taking a look at the visitors, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league.
Shifting gears now, what a game we've seen from Giannis in that first half.
Locked in offensively, getting to it.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I like how they controlled the tempo and played to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play. Oh, man.
Oh, my
He had the runway, and he let it rip.
Nice.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there, and he's going to devastate you.
To the middle. Here's Papanikolaou. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
You know, you just love to start the second half this way. What a play call.
Halftime talks can go all over the board, but right there coming out, that's the way you want to start the half. Be aggressive.
Here's Exum. He takes it in, and the bucket is good. Exum's got his second basket of the game.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Kalathis. Antetokounmpo outside. Missed inside.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Giddey. Outside, Ingles. His first shot coming late. Landale misses.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Here's Kalathis. Antetokounmpo with it. He's guarded by Exum. And the basket by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has gotten 4 this quarter.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Both teams deciding to change it up. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, these teams have been outstanding at creating offense through their defense.
This is a squad that will tax you for any mistake or loose ball. They know how to snatch the rock and run flat out to make sure they capitalize.
Outside Mills. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Outside, Green. To the paint. Here's Landale. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Here's Papanikolaou. 9 points in the game. It's hauled in by Landale. Gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Back to Simmons. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. There's the drive. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
The first free throw is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Outside Mills. Releases. Good. He hits the jumper. Mills has got 8. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. To the middle. And the layup is good.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Back to Simmons. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That one drops. He ties it up. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. 1 second left. The shot no good. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
Josh Green out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Dyson Daniels. Then it's Aaron Baines. And it's Simmons in at the point. 5 on the clock. Back to Antetokounmpo. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, thank you, Allie. And here's Mills for 3. Pure from three-point range.
For all the strides he's made in other parts of his game, Mills remains at his heart a dead-eye three-point shooter.
Ingles against Antetokounmpo. Nifty move. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Well, if you think that Giannis was going to stop working after he won a title, what do you think he's going to do in the years that they don't? This guy continues to be one of the hardest workers in the NBA.
Here's Exum. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Ingles. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here's Mills. The layup off target. Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Papanikolaou. He's guarded by Exum. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 9 points now in the second half.
So exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. They now take the lead. Boy, it's been a grinder, a back and forth all night.
Oh, 7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
Here's Giddey. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
No nerves from Josh Giddey that time.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Antetokounmpo. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points for the quarter. Here's Giddey. Oh, a special move before that shot.
When his team needs him, Giddey steps up. And you love to see a guy with that kind of fire.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Ingles. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Low block shot. No good that time.
Gets good position inside. May have rushed it just a little.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
It's hard to get upset at the defense there. Antetokounmpo is no easy matchup down low in the paint.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
A shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
And that one's good. Giddey.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Here's Antetokounmpo. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
He's having a good night from the field. Now, I know the defense is really keying in on him, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
outside Giddey. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. High arcing shot, and that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
You can bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that 3.
Here's Papanikolaou. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. The visiting club takes the win on the road. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these home.
To be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do. One thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Hernan Gomez out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Diaz in at the point. Count that one.
What's really cool about Jokic is that he's just as effective working off the ball. He's ready to shoot when he catches it.
Here's Diaz. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Diaz. Just 5 on the clock. Wide open shot is on the money. Here's Bogdanovic. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Clock at 4. Pulls it up. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Diaz, the pass to Aldama. Here's the screen. Pass to Abrinas. Here's the 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Milutinov, defended by Aldama. And that one drops.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Here's Diaz. From the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. Launches it. Goes back up. Jokic, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Hernan Gomez passes to Diaz. They set the screen. Here is a peek at the teams that have dominated defensively in the paint since the All-Star break.
I mean, they've got the intimidation factor down low. Their shot blocking really gives them a reputation, and teams may grow reluctant to want to force the action inside.
Nikola Jovic is checked in for Nikola Jokic. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Teodosic.
And let's take a look now at the numbers for Abrinas. How last month turned out for him, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And back to your point, he's second in three-point accuracy. A lot of that has to do with mental toughness. It's just hard to force him out of his comfort zone.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Garuba. A jump hook. Petrushev with the rebound.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Rubio outside. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Right side, Bogdanovic. It's good. Bogdanovic has got his second basket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Rubio with it. No scoring in this one. Fires away from outside. The shot comes out. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. They're up by 3 and back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
They've got Ricky Rubio, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the small forward. Garuba, good defense by Jokic. To the paint. Here we go, one-on-one. Jokic a screen. Shots good by Topic. Now Hernan Gomez. They set the pick. Five on the clock. Here's Rubio. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Boy, nice job by Rubio to stay with the shot despite the contact. He's a pretty crafty finisher.
Great. What a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Now, here's Jokic. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Teodosic. Shot clock at 6. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Jokic. Things getting physical, but Jokic hammers it out and wins.
There's just no stopping Jokic on the inside.
Rubio outside. And here is Hernan Gomez. Still scoreless. Right wing. Here's Diaz. Pulls it from 20. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Here is the list of players with the most boards in the league this month. The NBA's leading rebounders. And you look at Hernan Gomez. He does a great job inside. One of the top rebounders in the league.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the middle. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Count it. Good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanovich. And by that, I mean he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
Here's Abrinas. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Here's Diaz. It's good from long range. Diaz has got 7.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Bogdanovich looking around from past the arc. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Diaz. And a miss there on the triple. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Jovic. He has yet to score. 16 seconds left to play here in the half. Down low. Here's Diaz. They set the pick. The tray. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And that 3 makes things just a little more interesting here as we head to halftime. They are not going away.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. They lead by 4. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Looking at the East, Nikola Jokic.
For the Joker, last laugh is typically on the opponent. No one is...
And swinging back to that first half of action, it has been a close contest for the home team. And that'll do it for half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Here's Diaz. Good on the 3-point shot. He's got 10.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
We've got Santi Aldama. He's out there with Hernan Gomez, and it's Abrinas in at the 2-guard spot.
Love the response from Jokic. His competitive spirit turned up high.
Pass to Abrinas. And he banks in the layup. Abrinas has got his first points of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
We've got Hernan Gomez, and it's Abrinas in at the 2. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Lets it go from the wing. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Impressively throughout at 62%. Santi Aldama is out there with Hernan Gomez, and it's Diaz in at the point. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Bogdanovich, know what? It as well as you're going to see, 67%. Diaz, the pass to Abrinas, out left to the wing for the lead. He is held in by Jokic. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And the layup's good off the glass.
And, you know, that vision from the 6'10" center, very impressive. Jokic is a wizard as a passer.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. So both teams changing it up here. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
Pass to Abrinas from about 19 feet. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Outside Bogdanovich. A three-pointer, no good. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Pass to Abrinas. Aldama with the ball. He averages about 5 points a game. A shot by Diaz, no good. Gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer.
Such a savvy passer. Jokic is patient and gets quality openings for his teammates.
Pass to Diaz. Here's Abrinas. He has 6. Aldama gets the bucket. Aldama's got his second bucket tonight.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Launches a 3. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
For the lead. Pass to Aldama. Here's Diaz. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And here's Jokic. Covered by Rubio. Basket counts.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see. Ball movement.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Up 2. And we'll return shortly. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
Let's get this pace back up. All right?
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Teodosic, the pass to Jovic. This one for 3, and that one's good. Teodosic.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
They've got Ricky Rubio, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3 slot. Here's Teodosic for 3. Cans it from downtown.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Doing extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. He's guarded closely. Good on the shot.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Pass to Diaz. Fires the 3. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Outside, Bogdanovich. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's Abrinas. He's covered by Bogdanovich. It's the first, and that brings them within 5. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
.143 left in the fourth quarter. Jokic with the bucket.
Jokic has such an efficient, soft stroke, especially from this in-between area.
Here's Abrinas. For the 3. He can't get it to go. Gone an outstanding 4 or 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Pass to Jokic. Releases. It's Jokic inside.
Tonight it's been all Joker all the time. He's been pouring it on here.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Abrinas. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Count it.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Jokic. Jokic makes the defense look helpless. Whoa!
You know, the length of Jokic helps on these contested shots because he knows he can score on just about anybody in the league.
Aldama. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. And you don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
.40 seconds left in the fourth. Milutinov, defended by Aldama. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Abrinas. A D by Bogdanovich. And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's up a 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah.